अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे एमसीक्यूज़ अबाउट इन्फेक्शियस डिजीज़ एंड स्पोर्ट्स। एमसीक्यू नंबर 1, 17-year-old saucer player with aches, pains and fever. A 17-year-old high student comes into your office complaining of having generalized body aches, feeling feverish and have dry cough for the past 2 days. He has been taking acetaminophen to help relieve symptoms. She tells you that she is the leading saucer on the school's saucer team, and there is a big game against a rival school in 3 days. On examination, her blood pressure is 170, her pulse is 94, respiration is 20 breaths per minute, temperature 38 degrees centigrade. Examination of head, eyes, ear, nose, throat shows a mild pharyngeal erythema. Her neck is supple with no adenopathy. A cardiovascular examination shows regular rhythm and rate S1 and S2 normal. MCQ 1. Which of the following statements regarding exercise and viral upper respiratory tract infection is true? Answer is a fever decreases strength and endurance. MCQ 2. After you complete your physical examination, she asks if she can participate with the saucer team later that day. Which of the following is the best response? Answer is A. She should not exercise until the fever has resolved. MCQ 3. Which of the following statements regarding exercise during a febrile viral illness is true? All of above. The athlete is an increased risk for myocarditis. It is an increased risk for heat illness. Recovery from illness is quickest for the athlete who allows adequate rest. MCQ 4. Which of the following statement regarding exercise and immune system is true? Exercising at moderate intensity appears to enhance immune function. Now, clinical case problem 2. A 20-year-old football player with mononucleosis. A 20-year-old man with mononucleosis follows up in your office 3 weeks after the start of symptoms. He tells that he feels fine, the examination is normal, the spleen does not feel enlarged, and all laboratory tests are normal. The spleen does not feel enlarged and all laboratory tests are normal. He plays on his college football team and wants to immediately start practicing with the team. Regarding return to play, which of the following is recommended in athletes with mononucleosis? Assuming the spleen is not enlarged, the athlete is febrile, and the results of liver function test are normal. Answer is C. The athlete may return to non-contact practice and non-strenuous activity at least 3 weeks after the onset of illness. Problem 3. Three wrestlers with herpes gladiatorum. 3 members of the college wrestling team have herpes gladiatorum. The coach is concerned that the breakout is going to ruin the season and his chance to get into the coach's hall of fame. Which of the following statements regarding herpes gladiatorum is true? A. Athletes with a history of recurrent herpes gladiatorum may benefit from the prophylactic acyclovir. Problem 7. Which of the following is true regarding exercise and HIV infection? Answer is E. All of above. Exercise is safe and beneficial for all people with HIV infection. There have been no documented cases of HIV transmission in sports. Exercise can increase the number of CD4 cells in people with HIV infection. Mild to moderate exercise have been shown to limit or decelerate the body wasting seen in people with AIDS. 8. Which of the following statements regarding hepatitis B virus infection in sports is true? The risk of hepatitis B virus transmission in sports is greater than that of HIV. MCQ 9. Which of the following statements regarding the athlete and myocarditis is true? All of above. The most common cause of myocarditis is virus. Myocarditis can cause sudden death in athletes. According to 26 conference, athletes suspected of having myocarditis should be kept out of sports for 6 months. The virus appears to have predilation for the heart in exercising individuals. MCQ 10. A 15-year-old comes to your office complaining of vomiting and diarrhea for the past 2 days. You diagnose viral gastroenteritis. Which of the following statements regarding viral gastroenteritis and sports is true? All of above. Athletes with viral gastroenteritis are at increased risk for heat injuries. Athletes should not be allowed to return to play until they have been well hydrated and afebrile. The most common agents are rotavirus and Norwalk virus. Anti-motility drugs may prolong the gastroenterital infection. उम्मीद है लेक्चर आप लोग के लिए हेल्पफुल होगा. थैंक यू सो मच.